Yo guys, it's Andrew
And Tom?
from WatPeach.com. This week's Retro Cut, in honor of Toy Story 3 being released about 2 months ago, is Toy Story for the Super Nintendo. Also on the Sega Genesis and the Windows platform, which both contain an extra level not in here, so I'm sorry about that. But, awesome game. Tom, I know you were a fan of this game. Weren't you a fan of this game? You were a fan of this game.
I was definitely a fan of the movie. I do remember playing the game, but I think I might have, I didn't play it in depth. You know, it was one of those things I rented.
So here's the cool thing about this game. Every level is a completely different gameplay style. There's a Doom 3D style level. There's a RC toy car rally from NES. RC Type, I think it was called. Remember those, you had to control it like an RC car? No?
Yeah, like a Super Sprint or RC Pro-Am?
RC Pro-Am, yeah. There's a level like that. There's tons of different levels, and it's like this game is just a series of really good, well-planned mini-games, and it's amazing how well it follows the story of the movie. There's a few minor differences, but this was amazing for Sega Genesis and for Super Nintendo, and absolutely, I can't pitch it enough. It's just such a great game that I had so much fun playing it now. This is like a nightmare level, where it's like evil Buzz versus Woody, and it really follows.
Woody is scared that Buzz is going to take over, so.
Exactly, and it's just so fun. Like these.
You know, what I have to mention about this game though is this is probably one of the best use of pre-rendered graphics.
Oh yeah, like the shadow, the textures.
Yeah, because it looks just like the movie. You know, it's like this and Donkey Kong were awesome back in the day, like
totally.
Graphics wise.
So this is actually fun. Donkey Kong is not, but yeah.
What?
I didn't like that game. So this is a game where you have to this part of the game is where you have to follow Rex and clear things out of his way. All the toys are trying to hide because Andy's on his way into the room. See how the little spinning star up there was actually I cheated. I used invincibility mode. This game is ridiculously hard.
On Retro Cuts from now on, you can pretty much assume some cheat is being used because
definitely, because I'm not
Andrew's recording them, so
yeah,
just for future reference.
And it's just really fun. I find it funny how some of the toys hurt you, but this is because Woody, in this point in the movie, pushed off Buzz from the desk to try to hide him, and he ended up falling out of the window. So this is us at the gas station before we go to Pizza Planet and defeating Buzz, and it's just really fun because it follows every detail of the movie, and every level has a different gameplay, and it is pretty difficult. Here I gotta hit this tire up, and I gotta capture him 3 or 4 times, and it's
funny how many times you have to fight Buzz in this game.
Well, in the first movie they were rivals, and then they ended up being friends in the end. They were rivals.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, Buzz wasn't really the bad guy in the movie.
Well, he kind of, as a kid, you thought he was the bad guy because you were jealous. This is pretty cool too. This makes me think of remember that TV show? I think it was Where on the Earth is Carmen Sandiego, where they had the feet walking by and the thing. No, was that?
I don't remember that. No. I remember Carmen Sandiego. I don't know to talk about the feet. Are you talking about the cartoon?
Yeah, I guess. Where all you would see is the feet. So this level's awesome, dude. This is Doom. You're inside the claw machine, and you have to grab these little toys and bring them to the vending part. It's pretty cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
For Sega Genesis? And Super Nintendo?
I was gonna say, I was thinking this was a Super Nintendo.
Super Nintendo.
It's a Mode 7 scrolling.
It's the same exact way Doom was done.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty amazing to be featured in the game. This was probably the most frustrating level for me. And here's a pain in the butt. You gotta keep the claw from grabbing up Buzz, and I failed 40 times in a row, even with invincibility, because that doesn't really help you here.
Yeah, this game's kind of misleading because when you first start playing it, you're okay, it's a side scroller.
Yeah.
It's like Mario, but it's not, and you really gotta pay attention to what you're supposed to be doing in a level.
This is Sid's house, and the attention to detail is just absolutely phenomenal. I think it's a great game. After we get out of this chase scene here, there is a missing level called Daytona, which is Daytona USA level, where you and Buzz are on the RC car going to Sid's house, which should be a block away, but whatever. And this is the last level. You have a lot of obstacles to fly through. I've shortened each level a bit because I want to feature them all.
Man, it looks like Battletoads.
Yeah. So
difficulty-wise.
Oh yeah, but and the thing is, you got to put them in the car.
You wouldn't know because you cheated, but
this is
Here it comes.
That's why I cheated. This is literally the last scene of the game for the closing credits, Tom. And here's the closing credits now. So there you go, Toy Story, great game. Go see Toy Stories 1, 2, and 3 if you have not. Toy Story 2 is a great Dreamcast game. And I think that's pretty much it. Head over to whatpitch.com. Tom recently redesigned the site. Looks amazing. Forums are up there. We're rolling, guys. We're rolling. So take care. Adios, and goodbye.